Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today is Friday, May 28th of 2021, and we're going into a Memorial Day holiday weekend here in the US. United States, Monday is a holiday, so I'll be on a little bit on Monday. Monthly close is pretty important, but in this video, we're going to be looking at a general kind of a market overview. We're going to look at the total crypto market cap, which is what you're looking at here. That includes Bitcoin. Then we're also going to look at the altcoin market cap, which doesn't include Bitcoin, just altcoins. And we're also going to look at the DXY, and we're going to look at Bitcoin dominance. We're going to discuss the importance of all these. We're going to look at it on daily charts, on weekly charts, maybe some monthly charts, look at some levels to watch, all that good stuff with the hand gestures included. So let's go ahead and look at, starting out, the total crypto market cap. Right, this yellow line that you see here is our 21-day EMA, and EMA is exponential moving average. If you're unfamiliar, there's EMAs and there's SMAs. SMAs are simple moving averages. We don't have that up right now. I just use EMAs for the most part, but it is helpful to look at SMAs time to time. But that's another story. So right now we're under the 21-day moving average. Not a huge deal. As you can see, we've been below it quite often. But if you zoom out to the weekly chart, then it becomes a little bit more important. The 21-week EMA is where you want to be holding in a bull market. As you can see, it's been since the March 2020 COVID pandemic crap drop since we've been below it. And look where we are now. Right now we're battling resistance with it. Look at zoomed in here. We're right on it. 2 days, 11 hours for the weekly close. We really need to get above here. This would be a big warning sign for all of crypto if we close under this line. I'll tell you right now. Oh, I'm watching this like a hawk for the next 2 days, 11 hours. If we close under here, it's not going to be great, in my opinion. Everything I give here is my opinion, not to be taken as financial advice. So take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a truckload of salt. I don't care, but that's what to look for, now. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's put on our Bollinger Bands and see where we're at. So the weekly doesn't really show us a whole lot, right? We've been towards the top of our bands for the most part of the bull run so far. Right now, again, they're both coinciding. The purple line is our median of the Bollinger Band, so that will act as support and resistance as well. Now, on the weekly, not a whole lot. On the daily, sometimes you get a little bit more on different charts, right? As we discussed in a couple of our videos yesterday and previous videos, as you get outside of this band, most of your price action is going to occur inside of it. After you've bounced off the bottom, you're usually going to go up and test the medium purple line first. If you break through that, usually you go up to your top pink line. As you can see here, bottom, break through the purple, top. Come back down, break through the purple, go to the bottom. So as we progress, and this is on the daily chart now, as we progress maybe towards Sunday evening, towards the end of the month, another few days, maybe we test this again. But as you can see, the trajectory is moving down a bit. So maybe we come down and just kind of go sideways for a little bit. We don't have to. Today, tomorrow, we could start moving back up. But when we come back up, we're going to be watching for this. If we get rejected off of this medium purple line, we're likely going back down to the bottom. That would not be great for the whole of crypto. That'd be pretty rough. We went from 2.5 trillion just, 15, 16 days ago, all the way down to 1.2 trillion. Rough. We could hit it again. Look at the nice double bottom wicks though. That's a good sign. Double bottoms are usually a bullish pattern, but we need to wait and see what we do. So that's for the total with Bitcoin. Are you still with me? Good. Now let's go look at altcoins. Same thing on the daily, right? Pretty similar. Let's zoom out to the weekly and see what we got. Little bit different of a story here. If you remember, the other one with Bitcoin, we're under the 21 week. This is the altcoin market without Bitcoin. Look how much stronger we look now. Holding support on the 21 week. Bouncing off the 21 week and the purple median. Altcoin's looking a little bit stronger without Bitcoin. Maybe Bitcoin can just sit on the sidelines and let altcoins run a little bit more. So far, so good. We want to see this continue to move up. If we get a close up here, still 2 days, 11 hours, another good sign for altcoins. If Bitcoin could just go sideways and not, pull another one of these things, altcoins can still run. We're still in good shape for altcoins. Okay, let's go to the DXY so this video's not boring you to death so far. Probably is. Okay, look at our market structure on the DXY here. Look at our Bollinger Bands, right? Look at how sideways we're going now. When is the last time you've seen us doing that? It's been a while. DXY goes out a long time, which we're going to look at. So we'll take those off. Bollinger Bands, sometimes they're helpful, sometimes not. What is helpful is we kind of have, we're forming like a floor here, right? We'd want to hold this on the DXY, actually break it, right? We want the DXY to go down. When the DXY goes down, crypto usually goes up, if you're not familiar with that. So as the DXY falls, crypto tends to go the opposite. As case in point right here, we were making huge moves all the past year, right? Since the March 2020 drop from crypto, we dropped because the DXY was skyrocketing. And then as that comes back down, crypto goes up. Look at the last bull market for crypto right here. From 16 to 18, DXY was going down. As the DXY continues to fall, crypto can continue to rise. So instead of holding that line, we want it to break. But this is still forming a decent solid floor. The more touch points you have, certainly on a weekly chart, the stronger this floor becomes. So we need to break this in the next few weeks. This is on weekly chart, so each candle is a week. So it could take a little bit longer, but if we zoom out, the DXY is just not looking great, which is great for crypto, right? So that is our medium-term floor that we just looked at, right? This is a monthly chart now, so now each candle is 1 month. Our next, if we break that, which I think we will over the next coming weeks, or maybe a month or two, we have to break our 88 level, which is our previous local low back in here in February of 2018, our last bull market. If we double bottom here, we're likely going back up, and that would hurt crypto. Now that could take another 3 months, 6 months, 12 months to get down to this level. We might just go sideways. We might go back up and test this. So this is huge picture time frame here. So this is not the next 47 seconds like some people like to look at charts. Okay, now let's zoom out for the biggest chart you've ever seen in your life. How about a 35-year chart right here? Look at the date. These are not minutes or seconds. These are years here, people. Look at 1986. I would say the majority of you were probably not alive back then. I was, but I was born probably at the beginning of this. 1983. I know I look a little young, but I'm a little older. I can't even do the math, but I'm getting up there. So look at the general, the trend line. This orange line I've drawn here is kind of just to give you like the average of what it's done, right? So we have like bubbles down, we have little bubbles up, bubbles down, bubbles up. But if you had to draw like the median, right, it's kind of just down. The dollar is basically just trended down all of my existence. So that is good for crypto macro trend. We want to see this continue down. If we break this key support level here, we'd likely free fall down to at least these other local tops, maybe get some kind of on average. You could see how much time we played with this. This is a 21-month moving average now, this yellow line. So maybe we get back down here, and then crypto would if we come down here at the DXY, I would say crypto is doing astonishingly well. I would say Bitcoin is well into 6 figures, all that good stuff. Most altcoins will be, 5, 10x what we are now. It'll be really good days when this happens. But as you can see, like even just let me paint this picture for you a little bit. Let me get my Picasso pen out. And I mean, if you just followed this trend line, say we do something like this and finally slowly come down here. I mean, look where we are. This is like 2027, all right? We got some time. So this isn't tomorrow. All right, big picture here. This is just big picture, but you can see how that doesn't look that abnormal, right? And if that were to occur, I would think crypto, which I'm betting on this, right? Where I'm thinking this is what's going to happen. I would not be surprised if this happens, right? Now, it doesn't have to look just like this, right? Don't burn this in your head, but general trend down, maybe in the next 5 to 6, 7 years, whatever, next decade, it does come down here. Maybe it goes lower. Maybe crypto just, I mean, this is big picture, future. Your kids, your generations from now are going to look back at this chart like we're looking back at, the 80s. We're 80s kids back in here. 90s kids. Maybe some of you were this kid up in here. I know I have some people watch that were born in after 2000s. That makes me feel slightly old. But I graduated high school back in here. So that's big picture. All right, let's go to the dominance. There's nobody watching anymore. I'm talking to myself. It's fine. Let's go to the monthly dominance. Whoa, we're still drawing. Let's get that out of here. All right. I don't drink coffee. I'm just on a natural Friday higher jump here. So I know I sound a little pepped up, but it's for you guys. I got to keep the energy up. Even though no one's watching. There's nobody watching. Let me know if you're watching right here. Comment right on the Bitcoin dominance where you saw this. Okay, no comments. Okay. Monthly Bitcoin dominance. Big picture. Look at what was done. This dominance usually falls when alts are really rising. But when we're falling, you can see this little wick. This wick was the result of our drop a few weeks back or a week back or whenever we got that catastrophic. You have vivid recollection of how you were feeling on that day. That's this wick right here. Bitcoin dominance was rising. We'll zoom in a minute. But general picture is Bitcoin is falling here. Now look at the moving average, 21-month moving average. In my opinion, just my opinion, I would assume we're going to level out somewhere around the 57 level, and this will kind of taper off here. Bitcoin dominance does not stay long down. But if we did something like this and then come back up, you can see the years, but it doesn't have to do something just like that. It could be a little quicker, a little longer, but Bitcoin will make its run to 100K, and when that happens, you will see the moving average moving up. Okay, let's remove drawings and zoom in. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly still looks pretty similar, right? We're still up and down, up and down. Hopefully Bitcoin is not making a super rally here. If Bitcoin rallies up to this 21 week, altcoins are going to struggle a little bit, just to be honest. Just in this, go back and look at 2018 when this move was happening. Go look at your favorite coins. They were likely not doing so well. Summer of 2018. And if that happens again, it will likely not be good for alts. Just something to keep in mind. Let's go down to the daily, a little bit more helpful. Now, the wick I was telling you about back on the monthly chart, this is it. Look at the jump up here. That was when we fell. Remember May 19th? I know you remember May 19th. 9 days ago. Yeah, that's when we had our fall, and Bitcoin dominance tends to rise as the market falls. It's just what happens. Now, Bitcoin's been in a downtrend for several months now, right? And it looks like, to me, that we're kind of breaking out of that, at least potentially. Let's look at just the general trend line, right? Really not many candles, or any, closing above that orange line. And now, it seems to me like you could make a case that we've broken through it, came back, tested as support, and now are moving back towards the other way. So Bitcoin dominance moves up. Bitcoin will start regaining strength in the market. Money will start pouring back into Bitcoin. And alts will cease to be able to run very much. It can still trend up, but you're not going to see any 30%, 40% moves like we've seen out of altcoins over the past week or so. It just doesn't happen when Bitcoin dominance is rising. That's how that works. So we'll see how this plays out, but just big picture, food for thought. Keep it in your mind. Not everything has to just go up and up, right? You got to look at both sides of the coin. That's how you become a better trader. That's how you make more money, lose less money, all that good stuff. So I'm going to do some more videos today. I was going to include like some more coins in this, but I figure I'd just do kind of this. We're already 15 minutes in, and there's nobody here with me. So if by chance there's someone watching, I'm going to do a couple more videos on, maybe we did a link video yesterday. So maybe I'll do like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot. I don't know, some of those guys, Uni. And then we'll just have a happy Friday and go with the flow. I appreciate you guys watching this long. If you did, again, my name's Chase, 5-Day Crypto. Follow me, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. There's some more links in the description below if you want to check some more of my stuff out. I appreciate it. 57 gold stars to you guys today. We haven't done gold stars in a while. They're going to be handed out again because you guys deserve it if you've made it this far. We've got our Chainlink shirts on today. Our Chainlink signs always on unless we're below 20. I turn that shit off. But we're still okay. Market-wise, we're still okay. Just giving you some big picture thoughts for today. So recap that in your head. Happy Memorial Day weekend to those of you in the U.S. and abroad as well. You can have a good weekend as well, but you probably don't care about Memorial Day unless you live here. I don't know. I'll stop rambling. Hopefully you liked a little bit, learned a little bit. If not, you're not watching now anyway. 17 minutes in. I'll cut it. We'll do some more stuff. Happy Friday. Goodbye.